Hey, this is Justin Barber, the Mindful Barbarian. We're up here in Patty Canyon, just outside of Missoula, Montana, about 10 minutes from our house, trying to seize the day. Whoa. I just recorded a rant video that I'm not sure if I'm going to post or not. And the whole idea of getting out of the house and you got a snowy day, it'd be real easy to just stay at home and not go out and think, oh, it's cold, it's cruddy. Or you could drive, like in our case, what do we have? Where are we at? Well, in Missoula, it doesn't take long to get into a little bit of wilderness. It takes about 10 minutes to get to Patty Canyon here from my house. So get out here, we've got my daughter working at home, working school from home. We're working outside painting right now, so obviously today we're not. We're gonna wait till the weather comes back. But you're not gonna do too much outside painting with this, but providing the forecast good and it comes back next week, we'll be good. We'll get back to it. But as for now, I'm working on some YouTube videos, getting ready to start posting stuff on this channel. And one thing I like to do, I keep saying it, stop and smell the roses, check out the leaves, go experience a moment before it's gone. And this is turning out to be a very nice one. Super cool up here. Wow. Pretty amazing, huh? And I figure wherever anybody's at, you can find great things. It doesn't have to be nature. For us, a lot of times it's nature. You got this virus going on and, wanting to not be cooped up, not stay home. We've gone out every weekend from March through really into September. Every single weekend we got out into the wilderness and did something. And whether we went camping, whatever, or just hiking around. And it slowed down lately as we had to kind of switch gears, do other things. But getting out right now, and we can still get into the wilderness with the pressure that, oh yeah, soon it'll be really snowy. But I'll bet you we're gonna find some more things. Probably I'll be posting all kinds of outdoor winter cool things, even though I'm not a skier. We don't do stuff like that really. But I think we'll probably gonna see some more stuff like this, or whatever cool things I can find, particularly around where we live. One thing is, so wherever you live, there's other cool things. There's great stuff. I think you should try to get yourself where you're open to it. If you're open to finding really cool stuff, you'll probably find it. And like this, one thing, the idea of impermanence. It's not going to be like this forever. If I had to come in an hour, the sunlight's going to be different. More snow's going to have fallen. Maybe the blue skies go away. Who knows, right? It's hard to say. But in this case right now, we can get out here and experience the moment, and I can share it with you guys. My idea behind doing this YouTube channel, it really started out with, I thought, well, I've alienated enough people by posting political and religious or non-religious stuff on my Facebook, and I thought, I've done enough of that. I'd like to really talk about what I actually want to talk about, and not alienate people. I've alienated a lot of people that are on Facebook. They can choose to unfollow me, of course, but I'm putting it out there, trying to present discourse, whatever, discussing like the big issues and things. And sometimes that's not so great. It's been really good in general for me, but what I do in a YouTube channel, and as I worked on that a bunch, I realized that if I had something I want to share with people, it's not about, like political rants and things like that. Now, I do want to share that, but that's not really my most useful thing. Oh, here comes Sophie. Probably some of the most useful things I've had are the things that I've learned in 44 years to try to improve myself and ways to try to make myself better. I can hear it a lot. If you watch any more of these videos, I fail at it every day. I'm not mindful. I'm almost always critical thinking. Sometimes I miss that too, but I'm not always mindful. I'm not always on the ball. And Not always balanced, that's for very sure. I'm not always nice to people when I should be. I'm aware of what my faults are, and I engage in them too often. And so, point being, I realized that one thing I do is kind of share my philosophy on things. So I'm gonna do a series of videos talking about this stuff, trying to be balanced and trying to think better, and what is better thinking. So I've worked up a bunch of stuff, talked about self-awareness, trying to be self-aware, talk about, being critical, but being skeptical of outside influences, propaganda, people trying to get you to think the way they want you to think, the way they think. And one thing I've got is we're getting out in the woods all the time, so I thought, what the hell, let's mix them together. And I probably can't help but rant about some politics, but really the point here is seize the day. It almost always comes down to seize the day. Dead Poet Society. It's a great movie and a great concept. Get out there and seize the day. Nothing lasts forever. And get out there and enjoy it while it is. Like with this, I could lament that soon it's going to be all wintry and dreary and gray. It's always gray, and Missoula's winters are so gray. I could lament about that. And I mean, sometimes I do, but I don't wallow in it, So I get out there and enjoy something like this, and where I could have just sat at home playing video games or monkeying around with YouTube, really. That's been my thing lately. I could do that. I could be doing work stuff. I could be doing all the tasks I need to do. So I took a little break to come out here and do this. And then share it with you guys. Hopefully, it spurs some of you to get out and do your thing too. Wherever you live. If you're here, awesome. Come up here. Go somewhere else. If you're in New York City, put on a mask. You got so many cultural things that we don't have. Go engage in the ones that are still going. Whatever it is, do your thing. I'll probably be talking a lot in these videos about how I fail all the time, because I do. The other day, I was reading something to my brother and my daughter about how, and she's 9. So I was reading about something funny I'd said on Facebook that wasn't very nice. Well, I've been talking about recording these videos and talking about stuff for a while. So she says to me, I said something. One of my problems, I post nasty shit to people on Facebook. Whether I know them or don't know them, I probably shouldn't. But I like to troll trolls. If someone's being trollish and I see it and they're being jerks, well, I indulge too often and add negativity to things when I shouldn't. Do that in real life too, but I shouldn't do it. Anyway, so my daughter asked me, she's like, so, Daddy, do you practice mindfulness on Facebook? And I started laughing, and then she goes, because you don't. And I do, because I shut the hell up all the time, but not all the time. That's the problem. And it was a great reminder. I mean, here I am trying to tell you guys, yeah, hey, I've identified a bunch of stuff, these problems I have and things I got to deal with to try to be better. Quit being mean to people. Quit being harsh. And she's going to call me out on it. So, you need someone to call you out on whatever your deal is too, maybe. What? The snow is so deep.
Recording?
Yes.
Oh.
You're funny. Yes. Well, I think that's about good for now, though. I've captured the beauty of this place. It's so crazy up here right now that you guys about ready to head back. It's getting a little cold. All right, well, there we go. Thanks for checking out this video, seeing what I've got going on. If you like it, subscribe. I'm going to post some more things like this. I've been working up a video on better thinking, talking more about self-awareness, why I'm calling myself the Mindful Barbarian, talking about being skeptical. I've got one coming up about how nothing lasts forever. Got a bunch of footage right here. This stuff doesn't last forever. So we'll talk about that some more.